So let's move on to our Yorkshire reporter, Anna Riley, who's at a manufacturing company. Anna, tell us who you got there with you.
Good afternoon, Liam and Gloria. I'm here with Sean. He's the MD of ABI Electronics. And I'm here to speak to them today because their business has absolutely boomed during the pandemic because of international trade, of all things. Tell us a little bit about what you do here, Sean.
Well, thank you and welcome to ABI Electronics. We design, we manufacture specialist test equipment for the repair and maintenance of industrial electronics. The company was founded in 1983 and we design and we manufacture everything here at sunny Barnsley.
And what's so good about staying in sunny Barnsley and keeping it local and keeping the manufacturing here in the UK?
Well, manufacture is important to us, that everything is manufactured here. So we have always manufactured all of our products here. We could have moved our products abroad and reduced cost and get things made over there much cheaper, but we consistently kept our products here. It's most importantly for the quality control. It's so important that we have high level quality because these instruments are test instrumentations and these systems are to test other printed circuit boards. So it's so important that the quality of these products are really high. And these products get exported all around the world. So we don't want these products going to Brazil and the Far East and then having to be coming back for any quality issues. So quality is extremely important. The other thing that's important with that is it gives us flexibility when we are dealing with customers, and if they've got different requirements, then we can adapt to that. But more importantly, we're also proud that it's made in the UK. And the fact that our products are made in the UK really helps us sell the product. So when we're going out there and speaking to customers, the made in the UK really, really helps.
And basically it's a little chips, isn't it, that you put in and all sorts of different machinery. You design them and then if there's a problem you can help troubleshoot them.
Yeah, and it's quite an interesting how the company started. It was a typical startup company back in the 80s, and it started with a local engineer who found one of these ICs on the bottom of his shoe, and he looked at the chip and thought, I wonder if this is still working. And that was the inspiration for him to go off, design, manufacture, and then target the market with a product we call an ICT product test system. And then that went on to sell the products in local universities, in hospitals, in the UK military, and into the telecoms industry in the UK. And that's where the company boomed from there.
Thank you, Sean. I'll just get William in now just to tell us a little bit about this international trade, to tell us how many different countries that you've got customers in here and how you've boomed so far this year.
Absolutely. Anna, thank you. It's great to have you here. It started on this journey of taking the company from being local to global in 2007. We called that moment our Brexit, where we decided to stop depending just on a handful of countries and markets and really grow and expand internationally. So we have built and developed fantastic relationships in over 60 countries. Throughout our history we have exported to over 120 countries, and by doing that we sort of shielded the market or shielded the company against the different issues in the marketplace, the credit crunch in 2009, and now more recently the pandemic. So this is the busiest that we have ever been.
And tell us a little bit about some of your customers and tell us about what it means for British manufacturing as well, what you're doing here.
So this is important. Part of our growth is related to the fact that in 2015 we created a movement called Repair Don't Waste. And what Repair Don't Waste means basically is, the main goal here is to draw the attention from businesses, small and big, to the benefits of repairing printed circuit boards. So now, for those who are not familiar with printed circuit boards, so these are cards or circuit boards, as we call them, and they live in all your production machinery. They live in your cars, they live in your wind turbines, they live in trains and aviation and so on. Now, these electronic circuit boards, they are made to last many years, but the components get tired and sometimes they fail. So what our systems do is basically allows engineers, empower engineers and technicians to go ahead and troubleshoot and repair and just replace the pound worth part instead of maybe a PCB that can be worth tens of thousands of pounds or even 100,000 pounds in the case of aviation. So we created this movement. This movement was well received by the industry. In the last few years we had companies like Lego signing up and Samsung. Who would have imagined that a Barnsley-based company would be selling electronics to Samsung in Korea, but we have been doing for a few years. Lockheed Martin as well, so the company behind the F-35 fighter jet, they use our systems as well, and this has been absolutely fantastic. So obviously our system have stopped truckloads of electronic circuit boards from ending up in the landfills, and we're obviously very happy with our success. And I'm happy to announce here our 7th contract from GE Renewable. So the company that makes wind turbines. 2 years ago they were not repairing any of these, but they found their systems first in Brazil, and now they are they created 7 labs across the world, and we're very happy, obviously. Thank you.
And as well as being British and that being a great thing, how else have you managed to secure so many customers? You mentioned social media had been a big thing for you. Absolutely.
So we love shouting out about the good news coming out of the UK manufacturing sector as a whole. And obviously coming out from ABI. This year alone, we announced on social media 25 high-profile contracts, international contracts. We call them export wins, and we love doing that, and that has been obviously well received by the marketplace.
Definitely. So amazing what they're doing here in Barnsley to have such an international reach, and what it means for British industry as well. It's amazing what they're doing here.
An incredible success story there in Barnsley, Anna. Many congratulations to ABI, and good to see British industry forging ahead, even in very, very difficult circumstances there. Our Yorkshire and Humber correspondent, Anna Riley, reporting from Barnsley.